Hello ladies and gentlemen, Justin Leeper here, yet again, Justin, to bring you the HBK storyline from Road to WrestleMania from SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, as suggested by longtime viewer Alex. Thank you, Alex. It's been a while, yeah, I had some technical problems, but they're fixed now. I won't talk too much about it, it's kind of boring stuff. But we're all systems go, rah-rah, sis-boom-bah, so we'll start with the HBK storyline as we kick back up. Something I'm changing a little bit is that I'm editing it down a little bit, doing a little bit of editing. Instead of having this one big long chunk of video, I'm trying to cut out some of the fat. As I can't work out because my gym is closed due to coronavirus, I'm trying to cut out the fat on my video. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see it just all without any breaks? Do you like it a little bit better so it's shorter? We'll see what it does to the views. And yeah, let's kick into it. Let's stop wasting time with all this jibba jabba and go to the video. Thanks, bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, happy to be back in Denver, Colorado. No, just here on YouTube, delivering a new Road to WrestleMania storyline. Happy to do it. Kicking it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw live from the Mile High City.
Maybe the fresh mountain air will help us forget the age of Orton's stench. It stinks.
Speaking of mountains, tonight the big red monster Kane will be in action.
Kane is definitely like a mountain. A big, red, ugly mountain.
He'll be taking on the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Can HBK topple the big red monster? We'll find out tonight.
Boy, King is kind of ornery there. I like that you could see the scripts that those guys had in front of them. I don't know exactly what that was, what that paper was. But it's looked like something I might have written up for my own notes. And let's save, because, I don't know, it's a habit. Bad habit, good habit, it's a habit. In Michael's locker room. And here we go, kicking it off. HBK versus Kane. Kind of a big start to this.
Here we go. In a matchup that holds tremendous weight in determining the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's right. Orton's got to be watching this one very closely.
So Shawn's almost rocking brown. It's more, I guess, a burnt umber. Maybe an orange. I'm not too sure. But let's get used to these controls here. So HBK's storyline, I have fond memories of. We'll see if it holds up.
I'm not sure he even realizes winning this match puts him in contention for the World Heavyweight title.
You got that right. All the big red monster wants to do is hurt Michael. And everybody else in the WWE for that matter.
Trying to put over Kane, even though he's just kind of a cursory character in this storyline. Thanks for getting in the way there, ref.
And he lights up his chest with a shout.
Now in motion capture in the cutscenes, Shawn was played by Joey Ryan. So Joey Ryan is somebody that I did not know, besides, you know, watching him wrestle at PWG shows or whatnot up to this point. But I got in touch with him and thought it'd be good to have a local guy, you know, fill out my roster of professional wrestlers for mocap. And of course, I still used a lot of the actors that were used in years past.
That one didn't land flush, but it did connect.
So I guess my big strike for Shawn is just a clothesline that the guy pops up from right away, like almost like a.
That'll cause some damage.
What do you call it? Where the just like almost a babyface comeback. But anyway, I'm glad that Joey was able to come in and work with us. I remember the very first time that I kind of met him, we were doing rehearsals. We were doing rehearsals at my sensei, who is the director of photography here, my sensei Robert Goodwin's dojo, which is actually owned by Sifu Eric Oram, who's the private instructor of Robert Downey Jr. So he taught Wing Chun there, and my sensei would use the space for teaching film fighting. And it was me and Joey. Ooh, nice sweet chin music on the outside. Me and Joey, and then all the actors. And I kind of wanted to make a message to those guys, and I had nothing against those guys, of course. But I said, look, I said, Joey, lock up with me. So he and I locked up, and we did a little chain wrestling, and we stopped. at a point, and I said, now this is a guy I don't know, and I haven't wrestled for several years, but when you have, you know, the reps in you, when you put in the time, you pay your dues, you learn wrestling, that's the kind of stuff you can do, and that's important to me as a director on a pro wrestling game, to have talent that can do that. Now, my actors are great actors, and they're good fans of wrestling and whatever, but, you know, I needed guys like Joey, like Austin Aries, like Chris Hero, aka Cassius Ohno, that I could rely on to do wrestling-y stuff, because I didn't want to have to rely on WWE to bring their guys in.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Alright, let's see if I can do that elbow drop for real this time. Boom.
And there's the elbow drop by Michaels.
Hits it pretty good. And, oh, nice combo right into the sweet chin music, maybe? Good chant going. Oh, but then Kane just ducks it and ruins the whole momentum, and then adjusts his trunks. Thanks, Kane.
Oh, and he knocks him down with a tackle.
I want to redden your chest even more. Give you the big red chest.
No trouble getting out of that one.
Not sure what that strange city. Yeah, Kane is a little mad. He's like, what were you doing with my arm rubbing your balls against it? So now Kane's fired up.
What a nasty elbow.
And we're both a little red in the chest. Oh, but Kane not really following up. Takes the enziguri. Remember, an enziguri like that is what Owen Hart gave to Shawn, where Shawn kind of worked that, like, concussion angle back in the day. Alright, where's my sweet chin music? Alright, I'll just pin him.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, what a finish. Oh, that's funny. With the light of the finisher.
Michaels took on a huge task in the form of Kane.
It was a great match, but the showstopper came out on top.
Is HBK headed towards another championship reign? We'll find out more next week.
Yeah, it might be a little overkill, but I definitely do like the realistic, real-time body damage that the character models get. I wonder if you do a lot of face punches, if they get some facial damage too. Remember when Xbox first came out, there was a video game called Kakuto Chojin, and it might have had one of the main dudes from Mortal Kombat doing it. It was an Xbox exclusive, and a really big deal on that was facial damage. And we're in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the City of Lights,
the home of one of my best friends. Well, my best friend.
I'm Michael Cole, and you're watching Monday Night Raw.
Last week, Shawn Michaels put the champion on notice. Tonight, two other superstars want to be noticed.
That's right, King. John Bradshaw Layfield and CM Punk will square off on this action-packed evening.
So who are they wrestling in that split screen? It looked like maybe Regal and Matt Hardy, perhaps? Nice ringtone, Shawn.
Nice win last week, Shawn. You know, I learn something new every time I watch you. Make sure you check out my match tonight. You might learn something from me.
It's a very jovial delivery from CM Punk. Appreciate that. Almost you can hear the respect that he has for Shawn Michaels in that voiceover right there. Because who doesn't respect Shawn Michaels? Except maybe some people who got screwed over by him during his Attitude Era and before run, where he was apparently not the nicest guy to be around sometimes. Well, that's a cool image. Too bad it's not of JBL or Punk, who are in this next scene.
That's a CM Punk special right there.
Oh my gosh, what a counter!
Clothesline from hell.
When
And a
JBL
1,
hits that move,
2,
it's pretty
3.
academic.
The referee did a good little ring the bell animation there. I like that. Uh-oh.
What the? No! There's no reason to do that.
There is no reason to do that. Come on, JBL.
Look, here comes HBK.
Alright, interactive cutscene, basically just tuning up the cutscene. Vintage HBK. And I believe that scene right there was done by the WWE guys, the developmental crew that came in to help us on one day of shooting.
HBK going toe-to-toe.
Punk's hurt. Get the medics down here. There they go.
And I'm pretty sure that JBL was played by Bull Buchanan, or some of you remember him as B2,
Quick punch to the gut.
a big dude who was in WWE for quite a while, Southern guy. I enjoyed working with him. There's another cutscene though where I gave him quite a bit of notes. I'm not sure who played HBK in that scene. It might have been Mikey Mondo from the Spirit Squad, who's just well, see, but he was not with them at the time, so I'm not sure who would have done that.
Just listen to his body crashing.
I like that he's got that bulldog move. That's cool.
Here we go. Irish whip.
And we're out of time, folks. That's quite a big weight stack you're curling there, Shawn. Good on you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exhilarating edition of Monday Night Raw. Along with Jerry the King Lawler, I'm Michael Cole, and we're coming to you live tonight from San Diego, California.
Last week, things between Shawn Michaels and JBL got hotter than a Tijuana tamale.
And tonight they'll settle their differences in what's sure to be a heated contest. The winner has to be considered #1 contender.
I feel really good anytime I see those recaps in video, just knowing that it was a process to get those up and running. I'm sure everybody else is just kind of like, meh, not a big deal.
Where do you get off interfering in my business with CM Punk? Where do you get off proclaiming to the world that you want one more opportunity for the gold? Tonight, you'll learn why you never get in my way. You better pray to your deity of choice, because tonight, I'm gonna crush your championship dreams.
Good voiceover. JBL does a good performance for us. I hear that he wasn't very happy to do it. Maybe he wasn't happy to record. He didn't like games, or maybe he didn't like my lines. I kind of remember that he didn't like the word deity there, that was not a word that he normally used, and it was kind of tough to get it in character. But whatever I heard, he delivered great performances from every cutscene, every voiceover that we had for him. So, I respect that a lot.
Here we go. And joining us to help call this match is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
And I'm sure you're both very happy to have me.
Anything to help cover Michael's commentary.
So nice accidental grapple of the referee. But, yeah, so this is one of the few times, maybe this year was the first time ever in a story mode that we had guest referee or guest commentators.
I wouldn't say that while you're out here.
So, Randy, do you see either JBL or HBK as a threat to your championship?
Quite honestly, no. There's nobody in the WWE that's a threat to my title reign. The age of Orton will last forever.
So him talking about the age of Orton, maybe that has something to do with the other Orton storyline.
Get me confused with someone who isn't the champ.
Hi, Randy. Just showing you guys that he's out there. It was kind of a balancing issue to make sure that you could hear Randy. We gave him enough to do so he wasn't just sounded like he was going for his specific spots. And already he's talked quite a bit, actually.
If you'd both excuse me.
Where the heck is Randy going now?
Here they go.
All right, so Randy alluded to leaving the table there.
So crafty in these types of matches.
He's got a chair.
And he gives JBL a chair. Although JBL doesn't seem very interested in using it,
Showboating going on here.
which is probably good for me. Yeah, I don't really like that running shoulder block either.
Now
That's kind of a disappointment that the guy doesn't bump on the... He looks like he was going for that chair again. It's kind of weird that the guy doesn't bump on an enziguri. I've rarely seen enzigiris where guys just kind of stagger a little bit. Alright, and falls right into that pin. Is that going to be it? 2, 3. Alright, couldn't see the ref, but we saw the 3 count. So the chair actually didn't come into play at all.
Against all odds, HBK has won again.
He overcame JBL, Orton, and a steel chair.
What will he have to overcome at the Royal Rumble to earn the gold?
So yeah, we were able to give Orton a lot of lines there, I guess in part because he wasn't in for very long. I'm surprised he gave that "excuse me guys" line while we were still out of the ring. But to be honest, when I heard that, I brought us in the ring so he could hopefully get to his cutscene. But for JBL being a big part of the storyline, that was kind of a short match. Shawn's wearing some clothes there. That's good. Although it's just his entrance gimmick, but better than nothing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to San Jose and Monday Night Raw. Along with Jerry the King Lawler, I'm Michael Cole.
After last week, Shawn Michaels has 2 targets in his sights tonight, Cole.
HBK will be teaming up with CM Punk to face the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton and JBL. The question is, who does Michaels want more?
San Jose, the last place I lived in the U.S. Not fond memories of it. No offense to San Jose. And another save. Oh, that's not what I meant.
I owe both JBL and Orton big time. I think they should both get a personal performance of a little sweet chin music.
So let's hit sweet chin music on both opponents. Sounds good. I'm happy to remember that it's I get control over whoever's in the match.
And now they intersect in a tag team collision.
A lot of receipts will be paid out in this one.
Receipts? That's insider terms.
And here comes Michaels.
Yeah, so you bump him with that and he just pops right back up.
He may be intent on breaking the arm.
And Orton may be the heel champ, but he's still getting some chance. But my character model, the green guy in the second row back there, is holding up an HBK sign, so you know where my allegiance lies.
An atomic drop. That'll buckle your knees.
And I did not mean to hit JBL, but that's fine.
Both teams are tremendously talented.
Born Better. What's that from? Oh, look at that. Might be hitting...
Evenly matched tag match we've ever seen on Raw.
Might be hitting the sweet chin music early. Let's see. Yes. Nope. Don't want to pin him though.
That brutal post-match assault on CM Punk.
There it is.
Alright, we got a finisher. Got to get him down. Now see, I need to know a good way to get him down so we can go for that finisher.
Watch it. Watch it.
And sure, I'll take the fireman's carry for the finisher.
But you got to assume he'll need to tag in his partner sooner or later.
Oh, I'll take him, Punk. Don't you worry. After I do this, dead man bump, and then
Like he's tagging in his partner.
So it's interesting. There's a version of the sweet chin music that does not have the automatic pin. Glad to know that. Kind of like there are 2 versions of the pedigree. And, you know, as CM Punk, I want to get a little bit of revenge on JBL. Oh, I like that. Like the rotation on that power slam.
And JBL kicks out.
And really, I as CM Punk want to get a little more revenge on JBL.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Yeah, there's a nice power slam again. That's what I want to see. That's the WWE content I came for. I don't know about you guys. Now I've got a signature move, but it didn't work right there.
I'd say Punk and HBK have evened the score pretty well.
It's nice to have that series.
This one isn't over yet.
It doesn't look as good, whoever mocapped it, compared to what Punk does. Oh, I couldn't get to go to sleep. Funny how JBL's arm kind of got stuck in the ropes there. Ah, we still use that animation. Don't really like that animation.
When he gets in control.
What are you doing, Shawn? Get in the corner. We're coming to you.
There they go.
All right. What we got? Sunset flip. Hey, Punk. Punk, block.
Two. And JBL.
Oh, no. That should have been it right there. Should have been it right there. Do another double
he's in
team.
there trying to get something going for his partner.
Oh, is it going to be the drop? Drop toe hold. Elbow drop. Woohoo! Droppy Dropperson. See if that'll do it. 1, 2.
JBL refusing to go bankrupt.
Now, again, that almost seems like it should have been a 3, but it wasn't.
Here we go.
I don't think there's any funny business going on here. No funny business. That's from the Nihilist.
Here he goes.
One of the Nihilists in Big Lebowski, one of my favorite movies of all time. Alright, Shawn disposed of Orton.
Can he score the pin?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
They did it. They won the match.
Again, I got the win with a full finisher. Now, what's that finisher 3 in the lower left corner there?
This is what you call a statement victory, Michael Cole.
Can I actually bank finishers?
We're out of time, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, well, way to climb the bottom rope there, Punk. I guess he's just, he's a little tired. Not as tired as JBL is, though, who loses again. And showing proper coronavirus protocol. No handshakes there. And Shawn actually didn't touch Punk's shoulder. What, time to drink that WWE branded water. And we've unlocked the HBK outfit. Stop the show. You've unlocked an alternative outfit for the Heartbreak Kid. Whoop whoop. And here we are already at Royal Rumble. We didn't really talk about that much.
We're in the Great White North for one of the biggest WWE events of the year, the Royal Rumble. Michael Cole, along with Jerry
Cody
the King
looking
Lawler,
scared
and this should
with
be
the skinny
one for
legs.
the ages.
I love Royal Rumbles, Michael. But you know what match I want to see?
I'm sure it's the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton taking on the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Finally, the age of Orton ends tonight.
So we have a championship match that was not really made that abundantly clear, although us beating JBL in the first week was kind of about the number 1 contender.
Face it, Shawn. You and I both know you don't deserve to be competing for the title tonight, but I'm not worried. Whoever holds the World Heavyweight Championship is just keeping it warm until I get my well-deserved shot.
Would you want a warm heavyweight championship? I'd kind of want mine to be cold, because it wouldn't seem like somebody else had been touching it. But that's just me. I've never been World Heavyweight Champion. I've been Heavyweight Champion of Neo Pro Wrestling. I've been Cruiserweight Champion of MIW Wrestling. Probably held a couple other titles that I don't remember at the moment. Alright, so here's the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Here we go. HBK's quest for the championship is only a 3 count away.
I've said it before. The age of Orton ends tonight.
Now, King seems a little too confident in that. Boom, the moonsault to the back. That's a ballsy move.
Oh!
That animation is sweet, though, that chop. And he bumps more for that chop than the guys have been bumping for the, I can't get that signature move. Then guys have been bumping for the Enziguri. Sure, I'll just go for a pin now. And there's still a rope break. I don't know what that signature move is. Shawn never really had a submission move, did he? Oops.
Michaels have been embroiled in a very physical exchange over the past 4 weeks.
Ever since HBK won the #1 contender spot against Kane,
Let's do an outside move here.
Yeah.
Oops. Sickening thud, and I kind of hit him in the calf. Yeah, Russian leg sweep gets him down. Let's see if we can get the sweet chin music. Probably too early to finish him, but this will definitely knock him down a peg or two.
And there he goes! Sweet chin music!
1, 2. Nope, 2 count. No, 2 count's not bad. Uh-oh.
JBL has come to the ring.
Uh-oh.
And he's got a
Oof.
bell.
Shades of Stan Hansen there. And the DQ, and okay, the match continues. I was a little surprised at that.
JBL's beating the holy hell out of HBK. We've completely lost control here at the Royal Rumble.
And worst of all,
No, come back, Orton.
we're still stuck in the age of Orton.
Let me do this weird elbow move. No, come back, Randy. Come back. Our business isn't done yet. Oh, he's gone. The repeated bell rings. I wanted to be a little bit accurate to what happens on programming when there's a beatdown going on.
You don't see JBL exhibit that kind of speed too often.
That was a big crack. Now this is another WWE guys that were brought in to do this cutscene. Good sell there by whoever's doing HBK. And that's again Bull Buchanan with the cowbell.
Where are the officials? This needs to stop.
That is pretty brutal there. And we've got, I think we'd later name that guy Smitty, the medical guy. How dare you, JBL? How dare you interrupt a championship match at a pay-per-view? You smug son of a... So, in that scene, when we did take one, Bull Buchanan just relentless... Hey, look at there. It looks like Shawn's okay in that load screen. Bull kind of relentlessly was smacking on Shawn's leg. Just pow, 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 pow. And I was like, dude, treat this like wrestling. Let it breathe. Hit him once, take a little beat, you know, heal a little bit or whatever, and then go in and do it again. And he took that note right away to his credit. And, yeah, the scene ended up working pretty well.
HBK is still recovering as we speak. Michaels might not be here tonight, but we'll see what his attacker JBL has to say for himself right now.
So here's one of the rare weeks where we're not competing.
As a former world champion and as a successful businessman, I'm used to taking what I want. I wanted the title shot at Royal Rumble, but for some reason, I didn't get it.
It's because I beat you.
Instead, it went to a man who must have a closet full of rabbit's feet. Shawn Michaels.
See, because he's lucky.
Shawn Michaels, good as he is not a wrestling god. His days have been numbered for years now, ever since he lost his smile.
A little bit surprised they let me say that.
So at Royal Rumble, I decided to do something no one else could do. I decided to take out the Heartbreak Kid.
Just mugging. Matt
Which
Lasky doing
brings
great
us
on the
to a
mocap, too.
momentous occasion. The Shawn Michaels retirement tour. Our way of blowing out the last dying flame on an old, melting candle.
Just taking his time to soak up that heat.
In tribute to HBK, I had the boys in the back whip up this little send-off.
Love this part, too. Happy Ukes could do it. Oh, Shawn, I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks. that drive the girls wild. It's like the moves. It really moves them. I send chills up and down that spine. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Of course, you remember this scene from Road to WrestleMania 2009. The DX reunion. I'm not your boy toy. So this is shades of Metal Gear Solid, where they would go back to the old Metal Gear character models and stuff. Because it's a Yuke's retrospective too. And what they've done.
I know I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. Sexy boy, sexy boy. That's great stuff. Brings a tear to your eye, but it had to be done. Catch the Shawn Michaels retirement tour while there's still time. Because soon, I will make sure you never, ever see him again.
Yeah, it took a long time for me to explain to Ukes why I wanted that scene to use old footage. And then we had to find wrestlers for Shawn to fight in the clips that were still signed. Because, of course, if they weren't signed, we couldn't use their likenesses. So, was that Jericho, I think it was Jericho again, Big Show, all guys who are still in the company at the time, of course.
JBL did a number on him, but I can't believe that's the last we've seen of HBK. I saw him backstage earlier today, in fact. He didn't look 100%, but I don't think he'll be announcing his retirement anytime soon.
We actually had the sign made, the Shawn Michaels retirement tour. And think of how mad Shawn must be at that. He's hurt, he's beat up, he got screwed out of his championship, and now they're saying they're going to retire him. Well, he's still got at least a couple months left in him, but this is the end of this part 1, so thanks for watching. Take it back to Tomoko. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, and please like this video, and please subscribe, and have a lovely day.